We do have some shit to get into. And my God. And my God, do we have a lot. Anyway, there's a link to donate. $5 or more will get you a video. Somebody says I'm dumb, yet they're watching me anyway. Anyway, this is somebody who they can't call dumb because he's black. Brandon Layhem, destroying the left's biggest influencer. This would be the only son of a bitch on the internet that is younger than Harry Sisson.
To buy alcohol, has convinced himself and all of his TikTok followers that he's some sort of philosophical genius.
I just might. But opening up the lines to who and how many? Well, that's up to me, sweetheart.
That his ideas are so unique and insightful that they've never been conceived before in human history, and he has the world entirely figured out. Dean Withers is part of a cohort consisting of two other
it's Dean Withers,
snarky, fast-talking liberal soy boy TikTokers, Harry Sisson and Parker, who I guess doesn't have a last name but goes by the online alias Parker Get a Job,
and yet I could beat the shit out of all three of them in a fight at once together.
Is ironically what he should be doing instead of cosplaying online as some political.
Because I guarantee you, none of these people have been hit. Not by their parents, not by their friends, not by, martial art class. None of these people have ever been hit.
Whiz kid. Now, the job of Dean Withers and his band of merry men is to create the most hyper-partisan, polarizing political content on the internet. Dean's entire platform is chronically engaging in extremely bad faith arguments void of any logic or intellectual.
This is again why I think before men graduate high school, they have to have either a boxing match or an MMA match.
Foundation for the sake of internet clicks. He yells and screams like a child, tries to impose his false sense of moral and intellectual superiority, calls people a Nazi at every turn, uses extreme and intellectually lazy examples and hypotheticals, and seeks nothing but gotcha moments to satisfy his chronically online audience. With his latest stunt of egregious self-righteousness being doxing a caller who he had on for a debate and calling child protective services on them because he disagreed.
And that's where you get into the territory of getting the fuck beat out of you.
With the man's opinion. Dean Withers represents a young generation of liberals who made politics their entire personality, who derive all of their self-worth from pretending to be an astute and well-informed political thinker, virtue signaling and having strong opinions on matters they know nothing about in order to be perceived as mature or wise.
Except without me, you have no views, Iron Gullet.
Beyond their years. Dean Withers being
because if you did, you'd have moved off of me a long time ago.
Considered the bro whisperer of the left highlights the exact reason the Democrat Party is struggling with male voters. Dean Withers is snarky, he's catty, he's feminine, he lacks emotional self-control. His behavior is that of a
basically a woman.
Teenager, yet the left platforms him as the ideal version of masculinity, despite being the kind of person that no man would ever aspire to be. Now, before I show you some clips that will solidify why Dean Withers is the most obnoxious influencer on the left, this first clip will show you just how emotionally unhinged he is.
Yet, if you were capable of creating your own content, you would have left me long ago, and you're not. You need me to create your content. Do you understand that, you dumb fucking ginger fuck?
Here he is crashing out over someone in his chat, calling him out for vaping on live stream.
Pen, I'm sorry that I have anxiety. Okay, and honestly, yeah, it is kind of the fault of people like you.
Oh, great. Everyone has fucking anxiety. We just all get over it. We just weren't raised with a single mother who made us basically a girl.
That want to come up here and bully and berate me over something that I don't do. Okay?
Okay. Well then, boy, stand up. Fight. Oh, but you won't do that. You're just gonna sit there like a pussy ass little bitch. You won't fight. God. Oh my God. If these little fuckers ever do try to rise up in revolution, oh my God. It'll be the first war in history. It'll be won by the old.
So cut the shit. It's not a vape, all right? It's an anxiety pin, and
Yeah. Do you know what I do when I have anxiety? I just suck it up and go forward anyway. I don't need an anxiety pen, you little fucking wimp.
God,
Oh God, this kid would have been bullied so hard in my day.
God.
We need to bring bullying back. It makes people better. It truly does.
The amount of times that I've asked you to respect me and respect my anxiety pin.
Well, I'm not going to do that. You asking for respect, you've done nothing to earn respect. As for your vape pen, no, I'm going to call you a little sissy little bitch. If you're a man, you ignore anxiety. That's what it means to be a man! You fucking ignore it! That's what it means, bitch!
Is at this point getting ridiculous, Kodia. So please,
Justified crash out?
For the final and for the billionth time, will you please just respect the fact that it's not a vape and that it's an anxiety pin?
No, I'm not gonna do that. I wouldn't do that. I'm gonna still tease you about it. No, I don't care. Give up your little fucking anxiety pen then. Be a man!
And,
Do you know what being a man is? Do you know what being brave is? Being brave is saddling up anyway, even though you're scared shitless. Being a man is going forward even though you're scared. Stop being a bitch!
It's
Yo,
a
what flavor
goddamn
is your
anxiety
vape?
pen. Get it right.
What flavor is your vape?
Yo, you really
God,
got me
get the fuck, just
framed for this.
get the God, get the fuck out!
So that was
Is he gonna cry?
him losing his mind because he can't stand any criticism. In fact, Dean is notorious for muting people, silencing people.
Alright, I really don't care about his commentary.
Watch.
Oh, you can find me. It's fine. Nothing I said was wrong.
Okay,
I just said that the kid doesn't get to make the decision.
What's your name?
I would never put them in that situation.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you're right. The kids don't get to make their own decisions because they're kids. I had 2 surgeries in my childhood. My consent was not talked about because I was a minor. My parents were the ones that gave the consent because they were my parents.
What's your name?
And why are you trying to dox people, dude? That's weird.
Because I want to find who you are so I could call CPS and have them take your child away from you.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, well, they're not going to do that, faggot. And guess what? Filing a false CPS report, filing a false police report is a crime, and you just admitted it online. So you could yourself find yourself in legal repercussions. You dumb fuck. Oh my god, this is what happens to a boy that has never fucking been hit. Every boy, every male needs to fight. At least once.
Sure, you would like to try to do that.
Yes, I would. So
They would never even do it. That's the best part.
Okay. What's your
Because
name?
I would take the part, and I have a witness sitting here who's heard me say I would never put my child in that situation.
Okay. So what's your name?
But don't worry, move the goalpost too, by the way.
So you said that you think that parents have every right to exploit and traffic their children. So
No, that's not what I said.
So I'm not going to debate it with you. That is what you said.
Okay, you're not going to debate it with him. You just want us to assume that's what he said. But no, parents have complete control over their children when it comes to medical decisions because, you know, they're parents. So go fuck yourself, you little weak-chinned little boy. Shut the fuck up and fuck off.
So I just putting this out there for anybody. Feel free to take his profile picture. Maybe you could go on like TikTok.com/his handle. You could save his profile picture, run it through some like reverse image search. Maybe it will link back to like a Facebook or
All
something.
right, well, now we're getting into my chat getting extreme because they're trying to get me into a thing where I talk to them. No. Parents have every right over all decisions regarding their children. Their parents.
Where you could find his name. And if you do find said info,
So fuck off. If you want a reference point, when I was 6, I think I had my I think my tonsils removed and my adenoids scraped. Pretty common procedure. But I didn't get any vote in the matter. My parents just made the decision for me. So yeah, we do it all the fucking time. Fuck you.
information, that's public, by the way.
You're more than welcome
Feel
to.
free
There's
to
nothing
feel
wrong
free
with
to
what I
take that
said.
information and report it to CPS.
Now, not only is this something you only do when you're chronically online and don't live in the real world, I mean, how egregious and awful of a person do you have to be to even play around with the idea of getting somebody's kids taken away? But more importantly, it illustrates the anti-American, anti-free speech mindset that the left has. Dean disagrees with you, so now he
You know what? I'm just gonna let this guy play because you people can't go against him because he's black. So you're gonna still try to go against me.
thinks he's justified in taking your real life in his hands and determining whether you should be allowed to have custody over your child. It's a hangover from the exact strategy Democrats used during the Biden administration that made them so unlikable. They compelled people with force to adopt their worldview. And if you didn't want to, they were coming for your kids in order to suppress people from having opinions the Democrats
Exactly. They will just come for your kids. That's the whole point of doxing and all this other crap. But when it comes to Dean Withers, boy, you ain't fighting anybody off. You're gonna get the shit beat out of you. Badly.
didn't find acceptable. Suppressing, silencing, canceling, legal ramifications, custodial ramifications. Democrats
No, a child does not have the ability to consent.
don't believe in free speech. They believe they should be allowed to police speech
What am I willfully ignorant about, Fiera? And be rapid about it.
because in their mind, they're the moral authority. Now, since my channel's taken off, I have been invited to participate in some of these online debates. And every single time I refuse because of people like Dean Withers. People aren't looking to get
I have no intention of ever debating Dean Withers. I don't debate children.
their minds changed online, and it's even less likely so when the cameras are rolling. Dean Withers is the meta for how Democrats
Tell you what, you want Dean Withers to call me? You want me to talk to Dean? Have him call me.
engage in debate, where it's a childish game of wins and owns and gotchas, all in the name of getting some TikTok likes because they've made politics their entire personality, and that's the only way that they can feel validated as a human. Their bad faith debate style is predicated towards short form content instead of
Oh,
a
trust me,
rational,
I know
intelligent
about bad
conversation.
faith
And I value my
debate.
time too much to waste it on a pointless, childish online screaming match. I've debated thousands and thousands and thousands of real people in real life who are interested in having an intelligent, good faith conversation. My strongest skill as a person is connecting with other people. I have the power of persuasion, and I would never cheapen myself and stoop down to the level of engaging in performative rage bait with Dean Withers. It would be like an NBA player competing against a bunch of 5-year-olds. I've heard every argument from Democrats at this point. I've heard every point, I've heard every example, I've heard every hypothetical, I've heard every perspective, and I know how to counter it and debunk it in my sleep. I see debate as an important platform to attract and convince one to adopt your way of thinking, not as
Now, I could give him a unique way of thinking, but I'm considered on the right, so
an opportunity to belittle somebody or make them feel
not that I really care where I land politically, you know, on the opinion of other people. I believe what I believe. You know, some positions I have left, some positions I have right.
stupid or get them caught up in perpetual gotcha moments. And that's all online political debates are. There's no substance. There's no attempt at consensus. No one is ever willing to admit that they are wrong. We just see debate differently. I see it as a tool for mature conversation that leads to an optimal outcome where each side has a better understanding of one another. Dean Withers sees it as performative theatrics. Here he is trying to crash Charlie Kirk speaking with college.
Well, like I said, this is where, yeah, most of the people that try to debate me, they just want theatrics. They don't want to actually get to a point where maybe you change my mind, I change yours.
Students and is furious that Charlie Kirk is ignoring him for the exact same reasons I just mentioned. I would also ignore him.
It's a very pussy move on your part to keep avoiding Dean.
Then debate me.
People like
Let
you-
me on the mic. Let me on the mic.
Get Dean on the mic. That's the whole reason I came up here. It's a pussy move for you to keep avoiding him.
This was Dean's whole plan. I'm gonna bring these people here. Woo!
We've been told by every single one of Kirk's staffers that he doesn't want to talk to us. Yeah, I have some disagreeing questions. Do you think I could ask him?
Well, that's something you're gonna have to.
Well, then why don't you have him on your fucking show? Why don't you just say, hey, Charlie Kirk, X time and X place, let's talk.
To talk to somebody else about
The reason we weren't let in line is because we don't go to college. But apparently neither does a guy on the mic. We're in MAGA territory now. We need to be very respectful.
Hey, Charlie, Dean's here. Dean. Come on.
Plus, didn't Charlie let this motherfucker on his shit like 3 times?
Permit?
We should talk. Trying to talk to Charlie Kirk, but it's not working. Do you think me and Kirk should have a conversation?
100%.
You got to get me up there, man.
You may be purposely ignoring you.
This has proven to be very difficult.
I think that we are in the free marketplace of ideas. Anyone should be able to come up here and challenge and debate. If you're really
Yeah, but Charlie has a time limit on his time there. And again, Dean Withers isn't worth responding to.
before that, as you say you would,
Alright, I'm gonna move on for a little bit. Before I decide to get into blood sports. Alright. A little bit from Jim Poole.
Perfect example of what happens when woke ideology takes over a country.
I believe that your country is conquered, and it's because of your moral philosophies and ideologies. They are weak, and they allow to be destroyed.
What do you mean by conquered? Yeah.
Well, I mean, you've got a large influx of non-citizens with psychotic, violent beliefs that are chopping people's heads off in the street. You're not allowed to talk about it on the internet without going to jail. You've got gangs that have been operating for decades. I look at the UK, and it's like you've got a...
And yeah, the UK, they are a completely failed state. They are. There's a woman going to to jail, to prison actually, for 2.5 years because of what she said about Muslims on Facebook. She didn't hurt any Muslims. She didn't blow up a mosque. She didn't desecrate a mosque. She just typed shit on Facebook. 2.5 years in prison. That's the fucking UK.
Political body threatening to extradite American citizens for us expressing our opinions on our own country. You can't...
Now, thankfully, the UK can't do that because the US has basically said, we'll break every fucking tree to, yeah, you can say whatever the fuck you want.
Can't have screwdrivers in public. The things that your country has done to its citizenry is shockingly insane to an American. It's absurd that you have such a massive influx of a disparate ideology coming into your country and imposing its will on you, and you do nothing about it. And in fact, your government largely protects, supports, and votes for it. I mean, that's insane.
This is a
And this is why you never elect women. Because I would say this started largely with Margaret Thatcher. Never, ever, 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 ever elect women to lead you. Ever. Alright, what the hell? I just want to have fun for the rest of the night, so fuck it. I'm going to throw up. I'm going to take the 3 goddamn first comers. Yeah, I said I'd do a little. Said I'd do a little. And I know, blah, blah, blah. People have this, people have that. I don't fucking care. Alright. There's the link. Be fucking quick. Only top 3 or 4 will be accepted. Or at my discretion. Nobody wants to talk to me. even after I threw up the line, even after they begged. Thank you for the subscription or donation. Alright, Power Falcon, make it quick.
Hello, Dave. I should correct you on your last point. It did the whole influx of mainly Muslim migrants into the UK. That didn't really start until like later, like way after Thatcher.
Okay, well then I screwed up the timeline, but does it matter?
Well, actually, it's because in the UK right now, the Reform Party led by Nigel Farage is winning like multiple seats in their parliament, which is predicted.
I don't know anything about the UK politics. I barely know the currency system.
Moving on.
Just anyway.
Okay, moving on. What's your opinion on Omar Fateh running for Minneapolis mayor? Could he?
I
win?
believe it or not, I could care less. I don't go to Minneapolis anymore. It may lead to a Republican victory. I don't know. But I don't go into Minneapolis that often just because I don't want to fucking deal with it.
I can understand why. And I'm guessing you heard about the CBP agent that was shot.
Yeah. So.
Anyway, let's get to the idiots. So I'll see you.
All right. Dum 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 dum. Ah, fuck it. Why not? All right, Iron Gullet. What the fuck do you want?
Hey, all right. Since you're open, I have a question. You like the healthcare system we have in place now, right?
Not really, but okay.
Oh. What problem? Okay, wait. What problems do you have with it?
I don't like healthcare being a collective, be it privately or.
So you're against the idea of insurance?
Yeah, generally, if you go to the doctor, you pay for his services.
That's perfect. Okay, that's a perfect thing. Do you think $86,300 is a reasonable price to pay every month for a medicine?
Depends on if that's what the medicine costs.
Well, I got an estimate from my oncologist today for my once-a-month medicine. The estimate without insurance is $86,300 is how much I would have to pay out of pocket.
Gee, it seems like they're jacking up the costs because they know either the government or some insurance conglomerate or something is going to pay that bill.
Okay, but I don't have insurance. So
Well,
should I pay for that out of pocket? Is that fair to you that I should not get the medicine I need? Because it costs it costs the price of a house.
You don't have insurance, correct?
No, not at the moment.
Well, life sucks for you.
So back to earlier, you were talking about your childhood with all your surgeries you had. What was up with that?
Well, I only had one, so I don't.
Oh, well, you said when you were a baby you had a bunch of surgeries. What was that about?
No, I didn't.
Okay, well, we'll just
had one.
Well, okay, but you were whining that how hard it was that you had to have those surgeries. So do you think going through those hard times make you?
No, I never fucking did. No,
You did,
no.
Dave. You literally
no,
did.
I did not. No,
Why do you always lie, Dave?
I don't. You want to try to put words in my mouth.
You talked about how your parents made the decision to get you these surgeries, and you said it was hard.
No, it
Right.
wasn't hard.
Okay.
All I said was when I had, let's say, the surgery at 5, I was not a participant in it.
So you think?
You know, I never got to make the decision. They never asked for my fucking consent.
Do you think they should have?
No, I was 5.
Okay. So you think it should be up to the doctors and the parents to make decisions about their kids' health, right?
Generally, yes, because kids are idiots.
Okay, so you think trans affirming care for children's fine as long as the doctor agrees, right?
All right, I see what you're doing here.
I'm just talking, Dave.
Psycho doctor.
Oh, psycho doctor now. So you trust doctors 5 minutes ago, but you don't trust them now. Good. Okay.
Do I think that? Okay. All right. Hold up.
I'm not interrupting. Go ahead.
Do you believe that a 14-year-old, with parents' permission, should be able to get a tattoo?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't care about the laws. That's fine. I don't care about the laws, Dave. I don't care. I don't care about the laws, Dave.
Well, then it doesn't matter. If we're just gonna believe, if we're just gonna argue our personal beliefs,
Dave, let me explain my point.
Then we may
Stop
as well end
throwing
this.
a tantrum. Let me talk.
No.
Can you listen for a minute?
No.
Dave.
I want this to be
Dave.
I want this to be fought in the legal construct. Because if we're just gonna exfoliate our fucking beliefs.
Exfoliate? We're bathing now?
Okay, fine. Fuck it. I'm gonna go with you. You think 15-year-olds should have tattoos? I think we need to repeal the 19th.
Yeah, because you're fucking stupid. You can't take away rights from half the people.
You're fucking stupid too.
Oh, you're getting so upset.
Oh.
Dave, why are you freaking out, man? You're lashing out. Dave, you're lashing out. Dave, we're not talking about voting rights. We're not talking about voting rights. You just had to bring something up to try to be mean.
No.
You want me to be mean to you? I can do that too.
You want to have people under 18 undergo life-altering surgeries and procedures, but you won't let them have tattoos.
I never said that. Children don't get sex change operations, Dave.
Yes, they do if they get hormone blockers.
No, they don't. Hormone blockers just delay puberty. Dave, they don't.
You can't go through puberty in your fucking 20s.
You can. You get hormone replacement therapy. It happens all the time.
No,
it happens all the time. It happens all the time.
No, you fucking don't.
It happens all the time, Dave.
Lying.
Are you done screaming?
Are you done being a worthless piece of shit?
A workless piece of shit? You know, Dave, you talk a lot of shit about how people talk.
You know what? I'm not doing it. You know what?
Bye, Dave. I'll come back if I need to. Bye.
No, you won't. If you come back once, I will end this broadcast right then and there. If you do, I will end this right then and there. And you know what? I know he's going to. I know he's fucking going to. All right, there's only going to be one other person because I know that fucking cocksucker is going to break in. All right, I guess I'll go with Paige. All right, what? And try to get your question in before Dickhead breaks in.
Oh boy. Okay. Let me just adjust my mic. Didn't think that I'd be able to get in, but let's get started because there are so many questions. Okay. Oh wait, that's the wrong Q&A.
Well, you only really get to ask one, so let's move it along there.
Oh boy, there's so many, so many. Okay,
Can
so
you
yeah.
get to the biggest one?
Oh boy, there isn't one. Are there no questions off the table, no matter how not safe for work?
I don't really give a flying fuck what you ask me.
Okay, if that's the case, then when you take a dump or you bust a nut, do you call that one or the other the load of patriarchy?
No, I don't. Now, you've had your one question. Leave.
Hmm.
The first third-party intrusion will end this live stream. I don't care if you sneeze and go away in 1 second. The second anything but what I have up is breach, it's over. All right, Liz. Liz? Liz? Alright, fuck it. Alright, Lassie, what do you want?
Oh, hang on. All right, what's up? How you doing?
What do you want?
I wanted to talk.
I don't want to talk. What do you want?
Then why'd you open the lines?
I don't know. Talk about cooking and various techniques, but what
All
do you
right, so
want?
well, let's talk about your various techniques, right? So why do you add the water when you're trying to melt the cheese?
To create steam to melt the cheese more. Do you have anything better? Otherwise, I'm going to cut your ass.
So why wouldn't you put it in like a cast iron and then throw it in your stove and broil it?
Because I prefer the water method. Do you have anything more, or I'm going to cut your ass?
I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what to talk about, Dave, because I
Okay,
don't want to talk
well
about
then, you didn't have anything before. You're done.
But you wanted to talk about cooking. You made that evident, so I tried to talk about cooking.
You're done. Should I do that? All right, tell you what. All right, tell you what. I'm gonna go pee, and you can respectively rejoin. Respectively. But I'm gonna go pee, and we can talk about politics. shit. Whatever. Who cares? Alright. Oh. All right, Raptor.
Hey, brother, you've been dodging me again. What's going on?
I haven't been dodging you.
Ah, okay. I mean, I sent you what'd you say?
I said I haven't dodged you, and you fucking know it.
I mean, okay, that's fair. I mean, I sent you another email, but you didn't respond to it, so it's okay. No, I do want to ask about something. So you say parents and doctors can like consent to just doing an operation on the kid, right?
Do you have kids?
Do I have kids? No, but I have little cousins that I take care of.
All right.
Okay.
So let's say one of your little cousins
Yep.
comes down with, let's say, a super
Pancreatitis.
inflamed.
I can say pancreatitis. It's an actual thing that happened.
Well, okay, but I was gonna go with more my story.
Your own story? Okay.
A super inflamed adenoid, and I had tonsillitis. So I had to have my tonsils ripped out and my adenoid scraped.
Okay.
That procedure was written off by my parents. I was not given. My consent was meaningless. I knew it was happening. Blah blah
Okay.
blah.
Okay.
The reason I think it's ridiculous that we need to get some sort of consent from kids is they're kids. They're stupid.
Okay. So we should not tell kids what the surgery does.
The only thing I received was my mom saying you're gonna wake up with a sore throat.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't agree with that idea. I think we should inform the kid what the surgery does.
All right.
Okay. Is that a bad thing?
So let's say a kid disagrees with it. Do they have to go
Okay.
with the surgery anyway? Yes or no?
We ask the kid, we do informed consent. So we ask the kid, like, hey, why do you not want the surgery? Are you scared?
Okay, but a kid does not have the right to give or renege consent. They are under the protection of their parent.
They are.
Consent.
This is correct. This is correct.
Sorry.
I didn't do
about
anything,
that.
Dave. No, Dave, don't run, don't run, Dave. Dave, we're having a good conversation. We're having a good conversation.
Well,
Don't
I'm
run.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
No,
very
it's
sorry.
okay.
I'm
Paige,
very
Paige, it's not going
sorry.
to happen
I'm
again.
very sorry.
It's not going to happen
I
again.
am
It's not going to happen again, is it, Paige?
Very fucking sorry.
It's not going to happen again, is it, Paige?
Very fucking sorry.
We can keep going like adults, Dave. We can keep going like adults, Dave.
No.
Why not?
No.
Why are you
No.
running?
No.
Why are you running?
No.
Why are you running?
I didn't
You said you
run.
weren't
I
running.
didn't
You're running
run.
again. You're
I
doing it
didn't
right now.
run. I
You're
did
doing it
not
right now.
run. I
You're
did
doing it
not
right
run.
now. You're running, bro.
No. I
You
gave
are.
very clear fucking rules as
Yeah,
to
and now
how
you're
this
going to end
was
the
going to go.
conversation. You're going to end the conversation, which is running. We're having a good conversation.
Not.
That
I
is
said how
is
this was gonna
running.
go.
That is running, Dave.
No,
They
I said how this
yes,
was
that
gonna
is
go, and
running.
one of your cohorts
That is running.
decided to violate
That are not my
rules,
cohorts. They do. Paige does
decided
come
to
in here, but
violate
it
the
was an
rules,
accident.
So it's over.
It's a good conversation, Dave. You
Yeah,
don't need
I'm
to run.
sorry
We can be
your mama
adults.
never
We can
hit
be
you. I'm
adults.
sorry your daddy never hit you. I'm sorry
I'm
you
sorry your
never
parents did
understood
hit you,
what
Dave.
consequences were.
I'm glad your
Goodbye.
See for women's sport.
Again, I said a million fucking times, if one person violates this live stream and comes back on after being dismissed, then I will kill it. I'm sorry you were never given consequences by your parents. But I'm done with this. No. When you talk to me, we will be under certain rules. If rules are violated, I am out. Point blank, period.